Hi, we are starting something new today. It's called Nancy's Corner because I'm Nancy, and we are going to do book talks of books that I have read that I particularly liked, of new books that come in, and I'll show you how you're going to get to it. You will see this on our Facebook page. This is me. That's my fantasy me. So if you click on the little icon of the girl, you will be taken to the link for the book talks. If there are any of the books that you would like to know more about or you would like to check out, all you do is click on the books that are on the bookshelf and it will take you to our card catalog. And you can put them on hold, you can come in and check them out, you can just find out more about it. Any of the books that I will talk about will be on the bookshelves. We will do this hopefully the first Friday of every month with 6 to 8 new books or old favorites. We will also have specials every once in a while when we get a lot of new books in that we would want to tell you about. For example, if next week we would get a whole bunch of new books in, then we wouldn't wait until December. We would do another Nancy's Corner. So I'm going to start out today with my very favorite author of all time. I have been reading books as long as I can remember, and this is my favorite. This is All the Devils Are Here. It's written by Louise Penny. It is number 16 in her Inspector Armand Gamache series, but don't let that scare you. They are all standalone. It's the same characters, but each book you can read by itself and enjoy it all alone. This one takes place in Paris, where the Gamache family go to welcome the birth of their latest grandchild. While they're there, Armand's godfather is hit by a van, and that starts out the mystery. There's attempted murder, there's corporate espionage, all kind of things that you would want in a book. You will not figure out the ending. The best part of all of these books is the character development. They are wonderful people. Sometimes I have to remind myself that they are not real, because you want to just get to know these people. You want to visit the village of Three Pines, where most of the books are set. It is a small village in Canada across the Vermont border that is so small it's not even on a map, but all kinds of things happen here. These books are written with intelligence and humor. It's about family and loyalty. There's everything that I could possibly want in a book. Like I said, this is my very favorite author, and I was privileged to meet her about 3 years ago. I went to an author signing, and she is a very gracious lady. So if you want a fantastic book, you can pick up any of the Louise Penny Armand Gamache series, and you will not be disappointed. The next one I have is What You Wish For by Catherine Center. And this was recommended to me by a lady who used to work here and comes and helps us out whenever she can. She said that she thinks I would like this book. We usually read kind of the same things. It is about an elementary school librarian, which is how I got started. And she works in a delightful school where I would love to have worked. The new principal is a gentleman that she had a crush on when she worked in another school. And he was very lively and very creative with the children, and he has lost his joy. Well, this story is about finding your joy, and it is so much fun to read. You will be very happy by the time you get finished this book. Okay. The next one, this is the audio book of James Patterson, Midwife Murders. I had the solid cover book, and I found out somebody had it on hold. So I gave it up and picked the audio book to tell you about. James Patterson never disappoints. He always has a good story. This one, I figured out the bad guy, which is very unusual. It's called The Midwife Murders because babies that have been delivered by particular midwife and her group are disappearing. and you have to find out what happens to these babies. Very suspenseful, not always happy, but always a good story. Okay, now we're going to move on to, I got a nonfiction book. It is called I Really Needed This Today by Hoda Kotb. This is every day there's a little short passage that you can read. Very inspirational. I own this book. I checked it out here at the library and liked it so much I bought one. You don't have to keep it for a year and read every passage every day. You can pick out special days that you would like to see what she wrote about. Always uplifting, very happy. It's details from her life, from her work, from people she has interviewed. If you don't know who Hoda Kotb is, she's on the Today Show. She's a news reporter, and she has lots of experiences and has interviewed a lot of people, and a lot of it is in this book. So you can read just special days, or you can start at the beginning and read the whole thing, but you will read things that will make you smile. Okay, now we're going to move on to young adult books. We have a series by Lynn Braswell. These are twisted tales. It's different takes on fairy tales. This one happens to be What If Belle's Mother Cursed the Beast? It's a different take on Beauty and the Beast. I have not read this, so I can't really give you details, but I think it's a really neat idea of rewriting fairy tales. Also in this series, we have Beauty and the Beast, we have Peter Pan, we have Alice in Wonderland, and we probably have a few more, or we will be getting more. So if you like fairy tales with a different slant to it, this is where you should go. This next book, I've read part of, I haven't read the whole thing, but this covers nonfiction, youth, and graphic novels. It is Becoming RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Journey to Justice. And this is a graphic novel about the life and career of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And I think she is a really neat person. I will finish reading this, and I hope that you all will check this out also, because she is a good person to learn about. The next thing we have is children's books. And since November is Picture Book Month, I picked two of my favorite picture books. The first one is The Reader by Amy Hest, and this is about a little boy who takes his dog up a hill around his house for an adventure in the snow. And when they get to the top, they read a book, which I think is just wonderful. They have a snack, they read, and then they slide down the hill, and they have a really wonderful day together. I think this is a sweet book, and I hope somebody will come in and check it out. This next one, since it's Thanksgiving month, this is my favorite Thanksgiving book. It's called Thanksgiving at the Tappletons. It is written by Eileen Spinelli, and the family is coming over for Thanksgiving dinner, and everything goes wrong. Mama drops the turkey and it slides into the pond. Daddy goes to the bakery but doesn't want to stand in line, and when he gets there, the pies are gone, so he brings home empty boxes. After Grandma and Grandpa get here, he keeps saying that he's as hungry as an elephant, and then 2 elephants, and 3 elephants. And it ends where the true meaning of Thanksgiving comes out. It's a fun book you can read with your whole family. All of these books are available for checkout. I hope you found something that you liked that I talked about, and you will come into the library and visit us and check out some of these books and many others that we have here. So this is our first Nancy's Corner. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll tune in for the next one. Thank you.